Midterm elections are right around the corner, and here in Grand Rapids, city leaders are proposing a change to the number of polling precincts in the city.
That proposal passing in its first reading last night with one no vote from a commissioner. And News 8's Adriana Doria spoke with that commissioner today, and also the mayor and city clerk about why they think this proposal is necessary. Adriana.
Yeah, this is all just the beginning. The Grand Rapids city clerk proposed an ordinance change at last night's commission meeting that would reduce the number of precincts from 74 to 59. Those that support this proposal say it's about streamlining the process and all about efficiency. But Third Ward Commissioner Kelsey Perdue said that the city should be expanding voting precincts, not limiting them.
This will be a step backward.
In a 6-1 first reading vote Tuesday night at the Grand Rapids City Commission, city leaders addressing a proposal that would take the number of voter precincts in the city down from 74 to 59, eliminating 3 precincts in Ward 1, 5 precincts in Ward 2, and 7 precincts in Ward 3.
There are still a ton of Grand Rapidians who are really relying on the convenience of being able to show up on election day and cast their ballot and be part of this participatory democracy.
The one no vote going to Third Ward Commissioner Kelsey Perdue, who says it's a threat to voting accessibility.
Everyone across the city should be concerned about this. Reducing voting sites, making it more difficult, making it less convenient, really is a threat to voter access for all.
A stark difference of opinion from Grand Rapids Mayor David LeGrand, one of the 6 yes voters to the proposal.
More precincts, more places to vote doesn't necessarily mean better voter access. So I vote down at Westminster Presbyterian. If you close that place down and open 5 new basement operations in people's houses, you wouldn't have better access to voting. You'd have more locations, but they'd be way worse than the current very visible, very accessible one.
Grand Rapids City Clerk Joel Hondorp tells News 8 that this past election, around 42,000 people voted in person on Election Day, compared to the near 35,000 that voted absentee and the near 20,000 that voted early. Those two totaling more than those who voted on Election Day, sparking the proposed precinct changes.
A lot of voters know this. You go into your voting place and there are 2 precincts voting in the same building. Well, it makes a lot of sense to consolidate those precincts then and have one line, not 2, making sure we have places that are really accessible to people with disabilities, that are really visible.
But limiting precincts by either eliminating or combining is something Commissioner Perdue says will disproportionately impact disenfranchised communities, especially constituents in her ward.
And when you think about the people who rely a ton on that day of election day voting, it is young voters, it is first-time voters, it is infrequent voters. We need to make sure we keep as many options open for them as possible.
LeGrand says this all marks the first step in the process, with time to work together to find common ground and give everyone the right to an accessible voting location.
If we have to add some locations back in, I will make sure that I and my other commissioners make that happen.
Again, this passed in its first reading last night. The proposal will be brought back up again on April 29th at their next formal commission meeting for a formal vote. Now, if this were to pass, this proposal would go into effect for the midterm elections coming up in 2026. Brian.